So this school in Bradford decided to ask a student to take off her niqab due to a safeguarding policy they are implementing, and this was the reaction. This is what started it all off as well. I've been violated and subjected to humiliating behaviour by Beckford Upper Heaton School. I've recently decided to make a policy against my niqab and my modesty. I have been kept in reflection room, blah, 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 under no safeguarding policy, as a basis of getting me to remove my niqab. I will not remove my niqab under any circumstances, blah, 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 blah. This is, a bit emotional. So we all seen that clip as well, how all students, young children, clearly students of that school, they were causing havoc and causing chaos and vandalising and breaking school property, breaking the school gates. They had all those smoke bombs, those colourful ones that can cause harm, throwing it in the school. The fire brigade had to come out, and they're just causing chaos and havoc. Now this is an emotional response, like these, doing all these protests, doing like this on a serious level. It's a very emotional response, and I feel like the parents are to blame. Where were the parents? Why didn't the parents educate the children? The parents, because the parents may not even be educated. Clearly all Pakistanis, all Pakistanis, and Pakistanis act emotional. Pakistanis don't even think. Sometimes, look, you make us all look stupid sometimes, and you don't even think, you don't use your brains. Now, yes, they've made a safeguarding policy, understandable, the reasoning behind the policy, if you think about it, the reason why what could be, the niqab, it covers you, so identification purposes. Now, when you go to take your theory test, you have to remove your niqab to identify if this is a person. When you go to the airport for your passport, they have to you remove your niqab. When you go to court, a court of law, you got to remove it for identification purposes. Now, look, you're going to a school, you're going to a UK school, they're going to have policies in place you're not going to be happy with. Now, think of it this way. You're going to go to school. You might not want to go to school one day, and they need to identify who the student is. Fair enough, okay. And then you might send your sister to go to school. She wear the niqab, and then your sister's gone, it's not you. And you have an exam, you take an exam in place. You could send somebody else to take that exam on your behalf. They need to identify who this person is. The teacher is going to ask you to take it off. And other stuff as well, Need to be a bit understanding. It's not our way or the highway. Sometimes, you might believe certain things, and, you can't have an emotional response like this. This is what just the people that, the Just Stop Oil protests are doing, tying themselves to cars, blocking traffic. You got your vegans that they do silly stuff as well. So you kind of just act in the same emotional way. This is not an Islamic response. Go and speak. The parents should have gone and spoke to an imam, spoken to a learned person, asked for their advice. Look, if this policy had been put in place, why didn't the parents calmly make an appointment with the teachers, with the head teachers, and say, look, we're unhappy with this. This is our reasoning, blah, blah, blah. And then, see what solution they can come up with. And also, look, you're in Bradford. There's many other schools that probably, to be honest with you, I think a lot of schools are going to go with this policy. And look, there's a school 10 minutes down the road, that is an Islamic school. It's a Muslim school. They've got an outstanding Ofsted report. So, if it's that important, look, on a serious level, send your children there. Homeschool your children. Then they don't have to be educated and brainwashed by the system that, they're going to teach them stuff out there that you don't want them to teach. So this is my opinion. You can agree, you can disagree, but I personally think this makes us all look bad. And the way they were behaving, attacking the teachers, attacking the school, causing havoc, causing chaos. The fire brigade had to come out. This is just not a good response. It's not good. You're not making us look any better. There's many, people have a bad image of Islam as it is, and this is just not helping it. And also, half these kids, they're doing this, acting all emotional. They probably don't even pray their salah. They're going out, they're smoking bud, they're doing smart whips, they're linking boys and girls. Work on your character. This is why I say a lot of the time, we need to learn the seerah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet, how he behaved, what his character was like. I think the scholars need to speak out, imams need to speak out and educate the people on how to respond in these certain situations, because that just makes us all look silly. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Drop it in the comments, please. And share this video for these people, for them to get something through to them. Because there is no way you should be acting this way. It is that there's Pakistani people chasing that dopamine, anything to cause havoc, to cause chaos, to cause an argument. I just think it's silly, man. I think it's silly, and people get emotional when it comes to religion as well, don't they? And the women as well. But there's ways around it.